was your orientation? Amazing. No matter what I say, it has to be funny now because I was orientation guy. How are you doing tonight? Good.
Good.
I'm just talking to her, just so you know. Not the rest of you, just to her. So I'm glad you're doing good tonight. I'm just going to get started right away. I want to tell you about my friend. Now, my friend's a crazy environmentalist. Now, we all have friends that are crazy, and we all have friends that are environmentalists, but this person's a crazy environmentalist. And let me tell you about him. The other day, he was out, he was picketing, he had a little sign, he was walking around, paper is murder, paper is murder. And I walked up to him and I was like, dude, your sign is made out of paper. And he was, oh. So he went home. Next day, I see him out in the very same spot, same time. Except for he doesn't have a shirt on, written on his chest in paint. Paper is murder. Paper is murder. Paper is murder. I was like, dude, now you're making it. You're getting your point across. Look, you made the paper. Killing more trees. Oh, now I get it. I forgot. Because people are forgetful. Who here's forgetful? People are forgetful? Yes, people are forgetful. And it's usually about the stupidest things, too. Like, whenever I go out to eat, I make sure I know what I'm going to order before the waiter gets there. Like at Palio, like I always get bistec of gorgonzola, and I'm thinking in my head, bistec of gorgonzola, bistec of gorgonzola. He gets there, I'm like, yeah, I'll have the, I draw a blank. In defeat, you turn back to the menu and you have to point like a little kid. That's... And then from then on out, it's downhill. You start forgetting everything. And then he's like, what type of salad dressing do you want? Salad? Oh, never thought. What type of salad dressing is that? Like, you forgot the types of salad dressings that there are. You know, and then, oh, you have ranch? Oh, I'll take ranch then. I'll have ranch then. Like, of course they're going to have ranch. Everywhere has ranch. I went to Foot Locker the other day to give me ranch. You don't need that much ranch. And you know who else is forgetful? Like whenever I order Chinese food in Ann Arbor, like whenever the delivery guy calls me right back up, he always seems surprised that I ordered and he forgot that I called. He's always like, you bought a Dynasty? You bought a Sam Fu? Like you bought a Sam Fu? That's the extent of that joke. It's just really funny because that's how they are. That's how they are. And people forget stupid things too. Like I'm a little embarrassed about this, but sometimes when I'm showering and I'm done showering and I'm drying off, I'll realize that I forgot to like wash the soap out from under my armpit. You know, and you feel so stupid when you do that. You're so embarrassed. And there's no need to be embarrassed because you're the only one that saw it. You still feel stupid and embarrassed. Like, I've done that. I forgot to wash the soap, the shampoo out of my hair, and I just felt so dumb because it says right on the bottle, you know, lather, rinse, repeat. You can't. And who repeats? Nobody repeats. I mean, I don't repeat. I mean, at hair salons, they don't repeat. Like, lather, rinse, repeat. So I thought it was, at the bottle I had, I thought it was a typo. I went to Meyer, and sure enough, on all the other bottles, it was lather, rinse, repeat. I just used that for the transition because I was walking down the aisle in Meyer the other day. And I was in the juice aisle, and I saw juice, cranberry juice. It claimed to be 100% vitamin C. Now I thought, isn't the only thing that's 100% vitamin C, vitamin C? You know, but as I found out, and as obviously you all know, that just means that it's 100% of your daily needs of vitamin C. But then they have other drinks where it's like 150% vitamin C, 200% vitamin C. It's crazy how much vitamin C you can actually have. Is it possible that a person could overdose on vitamin C? Like, oh yeah, I'll have another glass of orange juice. Thanks. Oh my God, I can see everything! Apparently you're all blind. Great. But I love Meyer. I love Meyer because, like, with their juices, you don't have to worry about any advertisements on the bottle. You know, when you're in Meyer for the Meyer brand products, you don't have to worry about any, like, 100% juice for 100% kids, anything like that. They just have a picture of whatever the type of fruit is in the juice. Like with the cranberry juice, they didn't have any big shining sun, no big wave, no ingredients. They didn't even have a bowl for the cranberries on the Meyer brand. They just had in big black letters, cranberry. They didn't even have the word juice on the bottom. You know? You gotta love that, because Meyer brand products, they're efficient. They get straight to the point. They don't joke around with what they're selling you. They just go straight to the point and literally tell you what you're buying. Like, I don't know what a Triscuit is. I've never met a person that knows the definition of the word Triscuit. But to me, it doesn't get more literal and to the point than a woven wheat cracker. That's exactly what you're buying. It's a woven wheat cracker. That's crazy. You know, something else I love about Meyer brand products is it gives you the opportunity to buy $100 worth of groceries for just $25. You know, I mean, I think they should just completely get rid of welfare reform. Forget that. Meyer brand product reform. Because then people would have an extra $75 for stuff like DVDs. That'd be great. And why do they call it welfare? You know, I mean, A, if you're on it, you're not doing well. B, you don't think life is fair. And I think they should call it awful crappy. Then when people are in line at the awful crappy office, they're not all happy for the money, because now it's awful crappy. I was thinking to myself the other day too, how much does soap cost? Not much, right? Soap's pretty cheap. Why do we treat that last sliver of soap like it's a piece of gold? We will not throw that last sliver of soap away. You'll do anything you can do to conserve this little piece of soap. There's like 15 bars of soap sitting right in this cabinet, but you gotta use this little sliver of soap. And you have these little techniques that you try to do, like you'll break it in half and fold it over to make it thicker. Think you're a genius, like you're the first to do this. That doesn't work, because you end up with just like 2 little pieces of soap. Which sucks. Some people try to like ball it up in a little ball, that just disintegrates all over your body. But I find the most popular method to be the molding method, which is just getting a new bar of soap, but you still don't want to throw that old piece of soap away. So you stick it on top and you push it into it. Like, oh, I'm saving soap, I'm smart. Throw it away. It's a piece of soap. I mean, how much does it cost? It probably costs the same amount as a candy bar, right? You know, people are full, they're eating Snickers, they're halfway done with it, they're gonna throw it away without thinking twice. Not so. So one possible solution would be maybe have soap come in candy bar wrappers with candy bar names. Subconsciously trick us into doing it so we can have stuff like Reese's Peanut Butter Suds or whatchamacallit. Then you can throw it away. But my favorite thing would probably, hello? I just heard a funny noise over here. That was weird. But my number one solution for that would probably be just have a hollow bar of soap. You know, so by the time there's no little sliver inside to get to, you know, you're washing yourself and, oh no, there's no sliver, it's gone. That's great. The only reason why I bring this up now is because I have a little sliver of soap that's in my shower, and whenever I get to that point, I always just use my shampoo. You know, you use it for everything, the body, everything like that. You know, and don't you hate it when you walk out of the shower and you forget to wash the shampoo out of your hair and, oh wait, I just repeated that joke about shampoo. I shouldn't repeat with shampoo ever again. I'm sorry, thank you very much. I'm Cliff McCartney. Thank you for the clapping, and thank you for some of the stuff.
That's Cliff McCartney, guys. Warming it up for us.
Yeah, yeah.